where will I go? Somewhere good? Hell, I will probably go to hell. Highly sociable? When have I ever said that I was highly sociable? It's like, are you misogynistic? Yes or no? Hi beautiful people, my name is Alora, and in today's video it is kind of a more personal get to know me kind of video, but also with a little bit of personal twist. So I've been posting for about 7-ish months on YouTube, but I haven't really done a get to know me video yet. So I thought I would do it my own way, which means taking every fandom quiz there is, which I am a part of, you know, obviously. If I don't know the fandom, then why would I take a quiz? And you can just, like, these are the personality, where do you belong in this fandom type of quizzes. I'm talking about Percy Jackson cabin, Harry Potter house, Hunger Games district, and all kinds of stuff. For example, I will also do a horoscope one, Soldier, Poet, King, MBTI, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Avatar, The Last Airbender, every like moral alignment, these type of stuff. I will take lots of quizzes. Wait, it seems 13 quizzes are open right now. Some of these quizzes are like as close to an official quiz as they get. Some of these are just made by... Oh, I forgot to let my bangs out. Some of these quizzes are just made by random people like you and me. And yeah, let's get started with the Percy Jackson cabin. I have to say I have read Percy Jackson a little bit later than most people would, so I was about 16, 17 when I read it, but I still liked it, liked the world and stuff. My self-diagnosis is Demeter House. I am not sure if I will get Demeter House, but like I think I belong in that cabin. Sorry. The test I am taking is from percyjacksoncabin.org. Very telling. I will begin my quests. Which game would you most enjoy playing? Minecraft? See if this. Oh, I can't decide between Minecraft and The Sims, but I think Minecraft. What is my favorite food? For sure, cakes and pastries. I would like to manipulate water. How would your friends describe you? Probably as a strategic thinker or as a funny guy. I don't know what taciturn means. Maybe I should Google that. Reserved, quiet. I'm for sure quiet when I don't know the people, but my friends would not describe me as quiet. Maybe let's do strategic thinker. What natural scenery do you find most captivating? For sure, blooming gardens. Not being forgotten. My biggest fear actually is forgetting, or things going into extinction, getting forgotten. But it's not me being forgotten, it's forgetting altogether. So, I don't know. Let's pick heights, because I'm also afraid of heights. Choose a weapon. Let's go with bow and arrow. I love that. I spend my time reading books, enjoying art and music, exploring nature, and playing sports. So I do almost all of these, and also sleeping, but everyone does that. I don't know, I can't really... Just to manipulate my results, I could pick exploring nature, but I will rather pick enjoying art and music, because I do that more. What's your favorite time of day? I am actually a morning person, but that is not an option here. I don't know why. So I will choose... No, wait, is dawn like morning? Yes, okay, dawn is the morning. So I will pick dawn. Which quality do you most value in friends? I value loyalty. Mongol. Favorite school subject? I actually really liked, well, art and music, obviously. I enjoyed those ones, but they weren't really made for teaching, I think. You either don't know them or not, you don't. I liked PA class. I liked math. Type of music do you prefer? I mostly listen to indie music, I think. My zodiac sign is a Scorpio. A career I would most likely want to have. For sure an artist or a performer. Oh, I got Apollo. That's very interesting. I feel like all gay people get Apollo. Archery master, musical talent, healing abilities, light manipulation, that's kind of cool. Creative, optimistic, talented, prideful, yeah, of course, like, who isn't? Oh wait, I was not recording for some reason. I thought I was screen recording the whole time, but I actually wasn't. Sorry about that. But I will read out all the questions nevertheless. So, what does a 27% divine match means? Also strong in Aries. Aries? That's very strange. I'm definitely not an Aries girl. Okay, that was it for the Percy Jackson cabin. Officially Apollo, but like you see, my divine match is very low. So I think I will stick to myself. Sort of like, even though this one also fits, but I think Demeter also fits. So Apollo is, I feel, like one house that kind of almost fits all and everyone, like in a theater kid category, or like the weirdo kind of creative artsy kid category. It's kind of like a cabin that almost fits all creative people, and not all creative people are the same, so I will accept it as a secondary cabin. The next one is a Harry Potter house. I am deliberately not taking the Pottermore quiz because I don't want to support J.K. Rowling. It is not from Pottermore. This is like a random quiz. It's called harrypotterquiz.org. Discover your true Hogwarts house. Our magical Harry Potter house quiz. Let's start. Ooh, that's fancy. When facing a challenge, what would you most likely do? Visit heaven. Okay, this quiz is like very obvious, I would say, especially because there are like 4 answers and stuff. I have done better quizzes. I would say I am between a Hufflepuff and a Ravenclaw. I would say my last place is Gryffindor, but I would probably make a detailed plan. Which quality do you value most? Just to say, I will try to ignore the obviousness of the answers and answer what I really would do, not according to the house that I want to get. Which quality do you value most? Courage, wisdom, ambition, loyalty. I value loyalty the most. Would you have one magical ability? The power to protect others, the ability to gain knowledge. I do want the ability to gain knowledge because, like I said, I hate forgetting things. I hate when things go forgotten, especially like ancient wisdom. I would probably read in the library. I don't know who would do the other 3, but favorite subjects would be Care of Magical Creatures or the Ancient Runes. Solving conflicts. I like the logical solution. Kind of pet would I bring to Hogwarts? It's a cat for sure. I want to be remembered as a hero. None of these really apply. Ooh. Confront them. I would use it probably strategically, which means I would file it away for later and then just keep it in mind. Wouldn't confront them about it. My approach to studying, I would focus on what brings the best results, because how can you achieve the most amount of studying with the most amount of knowledge with the least amount of studying? It's like work smarter, not harder. I would use it for secret ambitions. I would make like a garden, or like an indoor garden, maybe like a cozy space where I could read and make art and stuff. I would love it. It would be like my second room. What will you see in the mirror of Erised? I want myself surrounded by loved ones. What would be your patronus memory? Overcoming great challenge? Perfect happiness with friends. How would you handle a dangerous magical creature? I would try to befriend it. I want to befriend it. If not friend, why friend shaped? What would you do if you found a time turner? Use it no, I would use it to achieve my goals, which would be... Wait, I haven't seen... I just want to use the time turner normally, like, so I could have lots of time in the day. Hogwarts letter have arrived. I want to go back, wait. What the fuck? I can't go back. Fucked it up. But I got Ravenclaw. So this is a shitty end to the quiz, but I got Ravenclaw. Like you saw, maybe I can like blend in one more time, and I have kind of thought that I would get, because I usually get the strategic type people in personality tests. Now it is time for Soldier Pod King. Like you can see, it's a EU quiz, which means it was just made by a random person, but I couldn't really find like an official one. So here are the informations of the person who made the quiz. Okay, what is duty? An excuse violence, and duty is undeniable. Just so you know, I took this quiz a long time ago, like a few years ago, and I got king. I was sure I would get poet, but I didn't. I got king, which was very surprising. But I think the duty is undeniable. If I were to hold a crown, it would be covered in the blood of the guilty. The throne looks... Ooh, I want a golden flower crown. Throne. The sword... no, I want it in my mouth. Okay, no. that's not like that. The rules? How many rules? One, and I will follow it. Pick something fucked up. Body's parents' name. I will take names. There's a home waiting for you. What does it have? I want windows. I also want someone else. And I also want peace. What do I pick? What does it have? Windows. I want peace more than windows, I guess, but you enter a town. Something to accept, something to breathe in. I want to breathe it in. I will leave it quietly. What does your anger feel like? Like a curse? I feel like my anger is rebellion. What is a sin? Inevitable, life, wrong. Well, it's inevitable, kind of. Without you about guilt. Probably God, because like the first thing in like the church's teachings are like you should feel guilty because you are a sinner and Jesus died for you. I'm not religious, like you see. How will you die? The consequence, died lonely. Probably lonely. I don't know. Where will I go? Somewhere good? Hell? I will probably go to hell. What is hell anyway? I don't know. The first one. I have the world in my head. In my fantasy world, because I'm a writer. And I got the poet. That is surprising, because last time I got the king and I thought I would get the poet. This time I thought I would get the king and I got the poet. That resonates with me very much. This means I have changed throughout the years. Let's do the next one, which is my Hunger Games district. I have only read the first 1.5 books of Hunger Games, but I have seen all movies, and to be honest, I don't really know all the other districts. Like District 12, District 13, of course, District 4 also, but all the others I don't really know. Yet I am curious and willing to learn, so... When pressure hits, what do you do first? I will plan quietly. Skill would you keep you alive longest? Reading people, I would probably stay invisible. I'm pretty good at that. Again, being forgotten. No, I don't care if I'm being forgotten. Well, I do, but it's not my biggest fear. Like, why would anyone, like, I care about, like, knowledge in general being forgotten? What kind of place feels most natural to you? Deep forest. What role do I naturally take? Leader? No. Protector? No. Observer? Probably. Color palette. Forest clean, dark brown, silver mist. 100%. How do you handle a direct threat? Retreat, regroup, return with a better plan. It's the equivalent of you having an argument with someone and then later, when you lie in your bed, you think about all the things you could have said that would have been cooler than what you actually said. Yes, that one. What do you value most in an ally? I want loyalty, like always. I would also love competence, but I would rather have loyalty. What is your biggest weakness? I hold grudges, but that's not a weakness in the world of Hunger Games. What kind of victory means the most to you? Winning against impossible odds? Winning through intelligence? Winning with grace and style? I would like to win through intelligence. If you could change one thing about Panem, what would it be? Well, end the Hunger Games forever? Or redistribute powers? If I choose any other than the end the Hunger Games one, then there would still be Hunger Games? I would end the Hunger Games. See your results. District 7, lumber with the axe. Rooted like the forest, bend but rarely break. When you strike once. I did not expect anything because I didn't really know the other districts. I like this. The next one is an MBTI test. Or an MBTI quiz, but like personality test. I am taking the official 16 personalities one. I have taken this multiple times throughout the last few years. I have taken it at least 4 or 5 times in the last like 7 years. Like every single time I got EINTJ, which is like probably a misdiagnosis. I don't know, because like it's supposed to be very rare in women for them to actually be INTJs, but at the same time I feel like everyone online who talks about like MBTI is like an INTJ and woman, so it's probably a misdiagnosis. Could be, I don't know. Like I said, I always tend to get the strategic types, mostly because I like very meticulous planning, and I always start with planning whenever I start something. That's why I have a planner. That's why I'm obsessed with this planner. So I tend to get the strategic personalities. I will not record me doing the whole test because it is just too long, so I will be right back with the results. Now, let's do a Zodiac sign personality test, which may not make sense to you, because like Zodiac is not something that you choose for yourself. Yes, I am aware. My sign is Scorpio, and my ascendant is Cancer, and the third one I forgot what it's called. My third sign is also Scorpio, so I am a water element through and through. Yet I am taking this test not to determine my zodiac sign, but to determine if I fit my zodiac sign. Here it says, do the traits you possess match those of your zodiac, whether you consider astrology, blah blah blah. So start. Oh, it seems like a very long test.
I'm going to try new restaurant dish or hang out. Sometimes not too much. I'm good at coming up with creative solutions. Yes. Type of person who thinks outside the box. Sometimes. Everyday objects in a creative, practical way. Paper tip to open bathroom door. Well, yes, I do use like rulers a bit more than your average person would. I express myself creatively, of course. I dance, I write, I do YouTube, like, come on guys, I also draw. I move the cues by sad movies or stories. No. When socializing, I try to avoid topics that could be upsetting to someone in the group. Sometimes. No, I look like an asshole. I'm constantly setting goals for myself. Yes. I would hate to be called average. Well, I am kind of average, and like almost everyone is kind of average, so not like that. It takes some time for me to trust people. Yes. Tend to change my mind as often as I change my clothes? No. I'm willing to give people the benefit of the doubt? No. And maybe eager to start, wait, depends on the context. Benefit of the doubt? If it's a rumor that I've heard, then I am willing. If they have done something bad, or they have like insulted me or something, then that's it. Okay, I will pick kind of friends with me. Maybe eager to start a project, but often have the motivation to finish it. Yes. New Gag's dimension comes out, I'm usually the one first to check it out? No. When I listen to someone talk, I can identify the way he or she is feeling? Kind of. Willing to try anything once? Kind of. Not anything. Most things. But like bungee jumping, like extreme sports, not for me. No. Like playing a sport is easily both myself to adapt to any situation. I don't know if I want to do that. Once one goal is accomplished, I fiercely tackle another. Yes. If I'm comfortable with you and myself, it will be a while before I can place my okay, yes. I'm more comfortable with predictability and routine than being constantly changing, yes. Determined to achieve success, of course. Why would I constantly make videos for like a small YouTube channel with less than 100 subscribers otherwise, like... Is it obvious? I keep my surroundings tidy, yes.
Okay, gender identity. Okay, that's a lot. Date of birth? Why do you want to know my date of birth? Astrological sign. Fits your personality? Absolutely. Read your horoscope? Occasionally. Which fits me personally? Cancer fits me also. Okay, I will say I don't want to answer. What? Gemini? What do you mean? I got Gemini. My mother is Gemini. Donald Trump? No, fuck no. What the fuck? I don't want to have like the same like a soul night than Donald Trump. As John, like what the fuck? No way. That was a total fail. Light-hearted and creatively inclined. Highly sociable? When have I ever said that I was highly sociable? I even said I was a complete introvert. I will not be the life of the party, what the fuck? And I have no communication skills whatsoever. It is time for a Game of Thrones quiz. What is my Game of Thrones house? I hope I get the Tyrells, because I like the Tyrells the most. Or the Starks, but like the Starks are like, probably everyone wants to get them, so. Would you seek, why is there so much advertisement? Would you seek the ultimate power in the kingdom? No. South or north? I would say I like the south. I like the climate more. West or east? Which one is which direction? East. I like the east. Would you like to rule a port city? No. Blonde or brunette? What does that... Is it asking if I'm blonde or brunette? I'm saying brunette. It's time to choose your coat of arms. What do you depict? Small animals? I want a small animal. They are cute. It's your opinion, female rulers. What? What is this question? It's like, are you misogynistic? Yes or no? What's more important, family or power?
Family.
The website is glitching out. You live in a medieval society where arranged marriage is common. What is this? Close. I want to close this shit. Do you approve? Yes, the children have no choice. No, my children are free to love. What is this? Do you approve of arranged marriage? Like, this quiz is a bit unhinged. Choose my house specialty. I want agriculture, because war is only protection, and war are only useful if there is war, and that means you have to stop the war. The whole website just died. Okay, no, never mind. No. Cooperate. I would side with Baratheon, probably. But wait, does that mean I have to support Cersei? Because I don't want to support Cersei. Choose a Westeros region. The Iron Islands, Westerlands, Riverlands, Dawn. Oh, why is there so many advertisements? I actually want Dawn because I actually find Dawn to be the most sympathetic. Oh, the Stormlands, but what ancestry would you prefer? I'm not so deep in the lore. Choose a place in Europe. Do I just choose the country I live in? Because, like, no, not Norway. What is your main objective? Power, riches, prosperity, and peace. I want prosperity. I'm almost done with the quiz. No, I just told you I want love. No, I want to skip. Worst quiz ever. Martell. Why do I always get advertisement? Unbroken. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Dawn. Olive skin, black hair, brown eyes. Revenge, free love. Okay, so just because I don't support arranged marriage, I just instantly get like the Mortals. But I'm okay with that. I like that. So the next one is, which Star Wars alien are you? Let's see, I don't really know the Star Wars aliens, so if visitors come to your home, what do you do? Invite them in. What do you like to eat? Root leaf stew every day. I would rather eat root leaf stew than live or dead animals. What do you do for exercise? Jumping and leaping and spinning, probably that one. What do you do in your spare time? Or dance. Or nature walk. Nature walk. What's your favorite kind of weather? Tropical climate. Who are your enemies? Who do evil? How do you like to travel? On foot. Jaw dropping. That's great. Yes, I can be clumsy. Great positive outlook. That was not on my 2026 list, but yeah. Let's do the next one, which is what Lord of the Rings race would you be? This is a U quiz again. So it's also made by some random person. But U quizzes are actually like fire, so 33 questions. What the? Choose a color. Pick a color. Emerald green. That looks like black to me, but silver red. Moss green. Oh, moss green is superior. Choose a number. What are these people? That's so funny. What are these people doing? I would be 14 probably. Pick a plushie. I want the cactus. You dream you are soaring with ease over the countryside. What is your first star? Life is going well. If you are or were to become single, would you meet these other single people? Just not. I would just not do it. I would not do any of this, but rather conversations and social gatherings. But I would not go to social gatherings, so I would not do it at all. In case of a fire, which order do you reach to save the following? Pet, husband, wife, partner, child, phone. What? Child, husband, pet, phone. Probably pet, child, husband, wife, partner, and phone. Because phone is on the last place for sure. But pet is like the priority, because pets and children can be dumb as fuck. But you can't tell the children to run. And your partner should be a responsible adult who can also recognize the dangers of a fire and would also run. So that's why on third place, because if my partner would not run, then I would just go back. But ideally, they would run. Discover a new planet and get to name it. Name it after the pet. Meetings, among the first to speak, among the last to speak for sure. Choose a house to live in. I can barely see it because of my sunglasses. Damn, I like all of these. But I like this one. This one looks like it belongs to Beon. Pick a random image. Wine. Oh yeah, I forgot this was about Lord of the Rings. I will pick this crown with the skull. Choose a core aesthetic. Green academia. Nature core. What's the difference? When you get up in the morning, do you simply get up and get on with the day? I do. I simply get up and get on with the day. Pick a Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit face. Yeah, I'm surrounded by idiots. It's great, but I like it more when it's like Bilbo, when his smile is like run over by dwarves. It's like the bottom here is like the I care not picture. I liked how Will's face the most. It's like the face I make the most. Which language would you rather learn? I wish language was. I would love to learn Dwarvish. What is your Hufflepuff house? Do I say Ravenclaw? Do I say Hufflepuff? I will say Ravenclaw because we just did the quiz. So, how many languages do you speak? 3 to 4. 10 plus is crazy. I got an Ent. Very patient and slow. Excellent at learning languages. Okay, I just clicked 3 to 4. I did not click 10 plus. I don't know why. Answer thoughtful, strong and slow to anger. I am not slow to anger at all. I am very fast to anger. And I am working on that. Retreat from the world. Yes, I like to retreat from the world. Okay, but to be honest, I don't really associate myself with being a hobbit or an elf or a dwarf or man, so I kind of like this Ent ideology, even though they are not as pretty as elves. The next quiz I will do is, what is your My Hero Academia quirk? I thought of all the fandoms I could think of and My Hero Academia is one of them. So I also wanted to do an Attack on Titan quiz, but I couldn't find anything that had to do with personality. It would be like, which character are you? But I was not interested in that. Let's start with the first question. Which is your favorite anime? Naruto. I actually did not watch Naruto, though I don't know. What do I do if I haven't watched any of them? Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan. Well, it's probably Attack on Titan. Can already tell that. Why are there so many? Haikyuu. Frieren. It was pretty good. I watched like 2 episodes. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I loved the first season. And then everyone just fucking died. I will pick Attack on Titan. Which of this is your favorite video game? Or would like to play the most? Why are there so many? I pick Minecraft. Which animal do you love the most? Jellyfish? Oh, water tardigrade. Capybara, raccoon. I love all animals. I can't choose. Which of this fictional universe would you like to live in? Miraculous? No way. I would love to live in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Who would want to live in Attack on Titan? Pick a word. Tracking, improve. That's a lot of words. Holy shit. I will put impact. Which quirk type would you like to have? I will put can decide. I don't care. Creation? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear a costume like that. Well, of course, everyone wants to be Todoroki. Which of these hero titles would you like to have? The tattoo hero. Oh, I would love to be a psychic hero. Would you sacrifice yourself to protect others? Yes. The light at the end of the tunnel is an incoming train. Which of the next apocalyptic scenarios you will definitely not survive? I would not survive any of that. Why are there so many? I would die in the zombie. Excuse me. Per class description, you might have no quirk, but you do have something that some quirk users forget. That is the determination and willforce. Inspiration. No one. Damn, that hurt. Okay. Let's move on to the Avatar Studios quiz, which is, what kind of bender would you be? Which bending ability you'd master? It's like the official quiz of the Avatar Studios. My favorite avatar is probably Kyoshi or Aang. It's dinner time. Pick your ideal meal. A hearty, okay, spicy dish, seafood, vegetarian delight. I would rather have a vegan delight, but yes. Pick an animal to be your companion. Oh, I would love to have a dragon. Fight. What approach do you take? Evade, defend. That's like a very, very obvious one too, but stand your ground, heavy offense, counter-strike. I would strike. And how do you process your emotions? Calmly. That was it? That was very fast. I'm an airbender. Light as a breeze. Embodied essence of airbender. Curiosity, open-mindedness. Boundless creativity, adaptability, and limitless dreams. That's great. I was kind of expecting either air or water. To be honest, the other ones are not my type. So there are only 2 more quizzes left. A first one is, are you a fairy, siren, mermaid, or a witch? Which is like kind of like was a TikTok trend for a while, and I kind of like the aesthetics of each. So I was just curious. I do think I would either get a fairy or a witch. First question, what's your favorite time of the day? I like the morning. Still. Pick a hobby. Beauty, self-care, dancing, something artsy, writing, reading. Okay, that's very difficult to pick one. I would pick writing, reading. Makeup look. Oh, they look all stunning. But if I were to pick the one I do myself, then I would pick this one, which is probably the witch one. But you just moved away from home, where you start your life anew. Where did you go? To a house near the coast? No. To a small town where everyone knows. Cute little house in the middle of nowhere. Yes. Boredom activities, something inside like baking, practicing new hairstyles. That's what I did during quarantine. That's all I did. Choose a random item. Dark red gel nail polish. That sounds great. Gold and amethyst ring. Sounds pretty, but I would rather have it silver and amethyst. Swan plushie, old birthday cards. Either the swan plushie or the dark red jelly nails. Let's pick the nail polish. I wasn't crazy, I was divine. I want the crazy one. Fairy, your dream is to get away to solution wherefore. Serious books, TV and animals. One day you will able to live. I love that. And now for the last quiz. It's a moral alignment quiz. I have absolutely no idea what I will get. I hope I will get morally good or like chaotic good, you know. Do what is right based on needs. Of course, I returned immediately with everything intact. One of two words which sounds what? Sounds well for you? What does that mean? Oh, so I can choose multiple ones. I got it. Dog, golden eagle. Like I know what is a golden eagle. What is a golden eagle? What? I would lie. 5. I would tell the truth, but nicely. It's like, I would be like, I wouldn't say, oh, it looks terrible. I would say, oh, I thought you wanted it a bit shorter in the front. Something like that, you know. Which section of alignment do you think you deserve to get? Good or probably neutral? How good is your heart in your opinion? Angel-like, devil-like. What are these questions? If you should be having some phobia, which would be Thanatophobia. Phobia of dying yourself or others. Phobia of defeat or failure. Committed a crime by accident, would you confess about it or keep it in secret? I would keep it secret. I got lawful good. Excuse me. Just because I would water some plants. Heart made out of gold. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a long ass text. I will not be reading all that. You can read it if you want to like stop the video. Is this like copy pasted from ChatGPT or what? Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, never mind that. That was all. Thank you for being here, for watching the video. I already have a feeling it will be very, very long. And I think my hair has also dried since starting the filming. It looks terrible. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was entertaining. It's the first time I do something like this. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And stay tuned for next week because it will be a very, very exciting video. And it all has to do with the room behind me. So keep shining, people. It was Alora speaking. Bye.